Have you ever wondered how to handle those really difficult people in your life without losing your cool? We've all been there, right? You're just going about your day, minding your own business, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, you're confronted with someone who just seems to know how to push all the wrong buttons. Dealing with difficult people can be really frustrating, and it's easy to let them get under your skin. But the good news is that you don't have to let them get the best of you. With a few simple strategies and a bit of practice, you can learn how to handle even the most challenging individuals with ease. In this video, we're going to share some practical tips for dealing with difficult people in your everyday life. From understanding their perspective to setting clear boundaries, we'll cover it all. So, if you're ready to learn how to stay calm, cool, and collected, even in the face of adversity, then keep watching. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole arsenal of techniques at your disposal for dealing with difficult people, and you'll be able to navigate even the most awkward conversations with confidence. Let's get started. Understanding the other person's perspective is crucial when it comes to dealing with difficult people. Sometimes, all it takes is a little bit of empathy to diffuse a tense situation. When someone is being difficult, it's easy to get caught up in our own emotions and forget that they're human too. But the truth is, we're all complex people with our own thoughts, feelings, and motivations. And when we take the time to try to understand where the other person is coming from, it can completely shift the dynamic of the interaction. Of course, this doesn't mean that you have to agree with them or even like them, but by acknowledging their perspective, you can show them that you're listening and that you care about what they have to say. And that can go a long way in reducing tension and conflict. Empathy is a powerful tool, and it's one that can help you build stronger relationships and navigate difficult conversations with ease. So, the next time you're faced with a challenging person, try to take a step back and see things from their point of view. You might be surprised at how it can change the outcome of the interaction. When we take the time to understand the other person's perspective, we can respond in a way that's more thoughtful and considerate. And that can lead to more productive conversations and better outcomes. It's amazing how powerful empathy can be, and it's something that can be practiced and developed over time. When dealing with difficult people, it's essential to set clear boundaries. This means being clear and direct about what you are and aren't willing to tolerate. Boundary setting is about communicating your needs and expectations clearly, and it's an important part of maintaining healthy relationships. When you set clear boundaries, you're showing the other person that you respect yourself and your own needs, and that you expect them to do the same. Of course, setting boundaries can be uncomfortable, especially if you're not used to doing it. But the truth is, it's an important part of taking care of yourself and maintaining your own emotional well-being. When you set clear boundaries, you're also reducing the likelihood of conflict and misunderstandings. And that can make dealing with difficult people a whole lot easier. So, the next time you're faced with someone who's being challenging, try setting a clear boundary. You might be surprised at how it can change the dynamic of the interaction. Setting boundaries is about being clear and direct, and it's an important part of maintaining healthy relationships. Active listening is another essential skill when it comes to dealing with difficult people. This involves fully concentrating on what the other person is saying and responding in a way that shows you understand and care about their concerns. Active listening is about more than just hearing the words, it's about understanding the emotions and needs behind them. And when you take the time to really listen to someone, you can show them that you care about what they have to say. Of course, active listening can be challenging, especially when the other person is being difficult or confrontational. But the truth is, it's an important part of building trust and understanding. When you actively listen to someone, you're showing them that you value and respect their thoughts and opinions. And that can go a long way in building stronger relationships and navigating difficult conversations. Active listening is a powerful tool, and it's one that can help you respond more effectively to challenging behavior. When we take the time to really listen to someone, we can respond in a way that's more thoughtful and considerate. And that can lead to more productive conversations and better outcomes. Using I statements is another technique that can help you deal with difficult people more effectively. This involves expressing your feelings and needs using I statements rather than you statements that can come across as accusatory. When you use I statements, you're taking ownership of your own emotions and experiences. And that can help to reduce conflict and defensiveness. Of course, using I statements can take some practice, especially if you're not used to expressing yourself in that way. But the truth is, it's a powerful tool that can help you communicate more effectively and assertively. So, the next time you're faced with a difficult person, try using an I statement to express your feelings and needs. You might be surprised at how it can change the dynamic of the interaction. Using I statements is about taking ownership of your own emotions and experiences, and it's an important part of communicating effectively. Staying calm and composed is essential when dealing with difficult people. This involves managing your own emotions and responding thoughtfully rather than reactively. When you stay calm and composed, you're showing the other person that you're in control and that you're not going to let them get under your skin. And that can be really powerful. Of course, staying calm can be easier said than done, especially when the other person is being difficult or confrontational. But the truth is, it's a skill that can be developed over time with practice and patience. So, the next time you're faced with a challenging person, take a deep breath and try to stay calm. You might be surprised at how it can change the outcome of the interaction. Staying calm and composed is about managing your own emotions and responding thoughtfully, and it's an important part of dealing with difficult people. Knowing when to pick your battles is also crucial when dealing with difficult people. This involves deciding when it's worth engaging and when it's better to walk away. Of course, this can be tricky, especially when your emotions are running high. But the truth is, it's an important part of maintaining your own emotional well-being and reducing conflict. When you know when to pick your battles, you're showing that you're committed to preserving your own energy and emotional resources. And that can be really powerful. So, the next time you're faced with a difficult person, take a step back and ask yourself whether it's worth engaging. You might be surprised at how it can change the outcome of the interaction. Knowing when to pick your battles is about preserving your own energy and emotional resources, and it's an important part of dealing with difficult people. It's also important to seek support from others when dealing with difficult people, especially if it's someone you have to interact with regularly. This can involve talking to friends or family members about your experiences, or seeking out professional help if necessary. When you seek support from others, you're showing that you're committed to taking care of yourself and maintaining your own emotional well-being. And that can be really powerful. Of course, seeking support can be challenging, especially if you're not used to asking for help. But the truth is, it's an important part of dealing with difficult people and maintaining your own emotional health. So, the next time you're faced with a challenging person, don't be afraid to reach out for support. You might be surprised at how it can change the outcome of the interaction. Seeking support from others is about taking care of yourself and maintaining your own emotional well-being, and it's an important part of dealing with difficult people. In conclusion, dealing with difficult people doesn't have to be a source of stress and anxiety. By understanding their perspective, setting clear boundaries, using active listening, making I statements, staying calm and composed, knowing when to pick your battles, and seeking support from others, you can navigate even the most challenging interactions with ease. Remember, dealing with difficult people is about maintaining your own emotional well-being and responding thoughtfully, rather than reactively. And with practice and patience, you can become a pro at dealing with even the most challenging individuals. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own experiences in the comments below.